Tell me, what's bothering you? And he says, the Supra had his first accident. I know Khalifa for some time now. Khalifa and I are like, he takes me as someone he can look up to. He gives me a call in like the middle of the night. Rashid, I want a Supra. I'm like, no, you don't want a Supra. You don't get to want a Supra. You either get the Supra or you just dream and watch the videos and all. And I'm talking about this is the early time, September-ish, when the Supra has just launched in UAE. Toyota UAE has just bought it. They are just giving few people just to drive it, just to see, and they will review it. So he wants to test drive the car. And he gives me this job that, Rashid, I want you to research on this car. And I give him the whole story. Some people are doing already the build. AMS started their version of upgrading the Supra. HKS took the Supra out, threw the engine away, put a 2JZ, made it a drift car. So we were like, Khalifa, this is happening. So what's your plan? He says, done, getting the Supra. So yeah, we were like, okay, Khalifa, we'll do it. We'll sort it out. And we'll see where it goes from there. I think he had the Lexus 570 those days. And he was like, now I want to sell this, and only then my father will allow me to buy that. His birthday came up. He says, I want nothing. And then his father goes like, okay, you know what? Just take the Supra. And I'm like, okay, now you paid the amount for the Supra. Things are it's getting short. It got delayed a lot. And in between this, he got a Jeep Gladiator. The first one in Dubai. He got that. And he comes to me and he's like, the Gladiator is stock. It's ugly when it's stock. So he gets the Gladiator, comes to me, Rashid, do side steps, and I'm a guy who modifies car. I do 1000 HPs, I do this, I do upgrades, turbo kits. What happens with this scene is he wants me to do exterior upgrades. He specifically liked a side skirt body kit on it, which was discontinued. The thing with me is I like the challenge. Now he's been not talking about the Supra for some time, and I'm like, where is the Supra? He's like, yeah, it's there. I want to see the Supra. So what I do is I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do this Gladiator and then we'll see what happens with the Supra. And I think the Gladiator was halfway done. We didn't powder coat the whole thing yet. So we changed the front bumper, behind bumper. We put extra hooks just to hold that power so that he can pull. We did the side skirts. We did our logos were there on the side skirt. So once that was done, halfway done, he comes here. And he's like, Rashid, and I'm like, what happened? What's up? And he's like, come outside. I'm like, okay, something is up. And there you had that brand new Supra, 300 something kilometer driven in front of me. It's beautiful. I'm gonna say this. It's not a bloody Z4 as everyone says. This is beautiful. Looks perfect. The only problem I think was with the Supra, which I felt was it's a lot of drone noise when we were driving with the glasses down. So here comes the part where he says, drive it. Now the thing with me is when people give me to drive cars, they know that I'm going to push it to the limit. They give me the car just so that they can see, because they are scared to push it to the limit. Give it to Rashid, he'll push it to the limit and see if the car is stable or not, or is it drivable. So if the car is stable in my hand, it was probably stable in 90% of the world's hand. He gives me the car, he's like, drive it. And I want you to drive it properly. The new Supra. Okay. And we got the car up on a ramp and we take all the measurements. Because the moment he got the Supra, he's been doing his research. And he comes and he's like, Rashid, turbo upgrade, this upgrade, that upgrade, everything. The thing with Supra, the cooler piping, there's no cooler piping. The intercooler itself is in the intake. It's a compact engine. The injectors, the intercooler, the coil packs, the spark plugs, they're all in that engine. All that is outside is, we probably see a couple of wiring and all, but that's it. Everything is packed. So we have to open the engine up if you have to do this. The dealership said, do not touch the engine. Do everything exterior and whatever you have to do. Put one of those ugly wings, but do not touch the engine. And he said, okay, we both know Khalifa, how he is. No, He cannot drive a stock car. This is the problem with Khalifa. Let's first inspect the car. Let's our mechanics and our mad scientists, let them see what the hell is in the car. What makes the Supra the Supra? Khalifa comes back an hour later. Apparently he went to see what was being done for his Jeep, because they were getting the Rubicon lights and all those for them. So he does this, comes back, we sit there, traction's off. Yeah, Rashid, let's go. And I'm like, okay. I've driven the Z4, but this one has power. When you compare, if you're going to say Z4, no, it's not a Z4. So I do this, I drive the car, I enjoy it. Because at least in the power level, that I can enjoy the car. And given it's a stock car. The stock car is giving me so much power. And not so much power, but yeah, there is power. We take it back on our drag strip that we have behind our garage. We go there. Okay. And I'm trying to be gentle. It's a new car. I'm like, let's be gentle. Baby steps. And I think I was driving at 238 kilometer per hour. Yeah. I pushed it till that. It was at 238 and I'm driving. And Khalifa is just sitting next to me, as if nothing is happening. I'm like, I'm at 238. You don't feel it. He's like, no. I'm like, okay. Now I will push the car. Yeah, I think that's how much I reached. Took the U-turn, come back again. I am pushing the car to its limit. And in the middle of this, Khalifa says, Rashid, yeah, the power is good and all, but this gearbox is made to start drifting at a speed of 100. I'm like, let's put that to test. I didn't slide, but then yeah, because I'm not familiar with the car. So there was times when I was shifting too early, I was shifting too late, it was on the red line. But we did a little bit of here and there. So I stop, Khalifa comes in, he sits. Now Khalifa is like, I'm disappointed. I'm like, you're disappointed on what? Like, you did not treat my car as your car. And he's like, let me show you power. He just says this. He doesn't care. He gives pulls after pulls after pulls. And while he's pulling, he's playing with the steering, just so that it slides a little bit. He's playing with it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having a very good time. Now with him, what happened, when I said, he's like, the first thing is tomorrow morning, you have taken the dimensions, keep the car here, start working. And I'm a bit skeptical on this, because I was like, come on, just drive it. So I gave him the idea that let the car finish 1,000 kilo, and then we'll do the downpipe. Let it finish 2, because after the 1,000 kilo it has to go for the service. Let it finish the 1,000 kilo, we'll do the downpipe. Then let it finish another 1,000 kilo, we'll do the exhaust. Do every service that you do, we'll upgrade the car accordingly. By the time your 10,000 finishes, you will have an upgraded Supra, touching 600, 700 horsepower. Now comes the part where his Jeep was coming to an end. We have done the entire thing up. I'm like, okay, take the Jeep out, get the Supra in. And we are free, we'll work, we'll do the Supra. I see a sadness in his face. And he's like, and he's not talking. So I'm like, come on, Khalifa, you're like, younger brother to me. What's up? Tell me, what's bothering you? And he says, the Supra had his first accident. I was heartbroken. I can't put it into words. Come on, it was not even 1,000 kilometers done. And we were so happy because the last time we spoke, after the day we tested the car, he called Toyota to ask them when is the first service change, major service. And they said the first major service after 10,000, not after 1,000. Because we thought like 1,000, first major, second major, 2,000. So do this major services and then we will upgrade. But Toyota said first major service and 10,000. So we were like, okay, so we have till 10,000, let's upgrade the car. We were very happy. But I was caught up that time with the Jeep, the Gladiator. So I said, okay, fine, get the car, we'll figure it out. And he tells me that my friend hit the car, I was sitting and this and this. I was upset. I was like, why? What's wrong with you? It's a brand new car. And I was like, okay, now what? When are we getting the car back? Apparently his friend who crashed it, friend's crowd killer, his license apparently expired like 3 days after the accident. I said, once the car comes back, because they're going to change the bumper itself. They're not going to, and it's crashed. So Apparently, yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, will you fucking fight back?